Hello, welcome back everyone. I just thought today I'm gonna just cover some Pilates principle. Basically, I'm just gonna cover spinal movements. So for your tabletop position, for example, I will cue you to imprint your spine. So if you don't know how to do that, this is your moment. And also for your breath, I'm just gonna cover a little bit more than usual, and also your deep core muscle and your pelvic floor. Okay, let's go together. So we're gonna start with the breath first. So you can lay down on your back and you're gonna feel your breath with me. So it can be weird at first, you're not used to do it, but when the more you practice, the more you're gonna understand it. Pop your hands on your ribs. So the breath that I want, it's when you inhale through your nose, your rib cage open, and when you exhale through your mouth, your rib cage close back in. Okay, so you can feel that. You can go together. So inhale through your nose, open your rib cage, and exhale through your mouth, close your rib cage back in. Okay, so you open your rib cage, inhale, and exhale through your mouth, close your rib cage back in. One more breath together. Inhale through your nose, open the rib cage, and exhale, close your rib cage back in. Okay, so feel the sensation with your hands. If you need to practice more, you can do a little pause on that video and keep doing this if that feels good for you. So that's your breath in Pilates. So it's always inhale to prepare your body and exhale when you do the efforts. So if your instructor doesn't say anything, it's just, for example, for an up curl, that would be inhale through your nose, prepare. So open the rib cage and then exhale, curl up, close your rib cage back in. So what is it gonna do? They're gonna engage more deep core muscle with this breath. So that's why we use this one. Okay. So for your deep core muscle, where are they? So you're gonna try to imagine an imaginary T on your body. So you have both of your hip bone here. So you can press your hands on your hip bone, and you're gonna slide your finger on your skin. So feel your skin here. So if you want to feel that, you can do some activation exercise. For example, bent knee fall out. So your spine stay neutral, so you have your natural arch on your lower back. Gonna lower one knee out with your breath. So inhale, prepare, and exhale, open your knee out. And you're gonna feel a little bit more your deep core muscle here. So what is it? This is your transversus abdominis. It acts like a corset around your upper body. Okay, around here. So up from here to here, like a big corset. So that's why we say Pilates tend to improve your posture, because you work on your deep core muscle. So your transversus abdominis, and it can become a bit more tight. And we can keep going with that nice activation. So open your knee out on the side. Feel that movement on your transversus abdominis. So you can press with your finger. If you can't feel anything, that's okay. You just need to work a little more on this. I can feel them because I work, like I do Pilates a lot. So what about your pelvic floor? So your pelvic floor, it's up to your pubic bone, up to join that line. So you have your transversus abdominis, hip bone to another hip bone, and then pubic bone up to join that line. This is your pelvic floor. So you're gonna squeeze your pelvic floor just like you want to pee so bad but you can't. So you're gonna squeeze. That's the same sensation, and you can do the same movement. So you focus on that. Try to imagine you want to zip your pelvic floor up to join your transversus abdominis. So that's your deep core muscle. Okay, and to finish off, spinal movement for your tabletop position mostly. So here I have my feet on the floor. So I'm gonna use my neutral spine position. As I said, I have my natural arch on my lower back. This is my natural position when I lay down somewhere. When I want to imprint my spine, I'm gonna tug my pelvis up, okay? I'm gonna try to imagine I want to bring my abs towards the mat, okay? And then you can float your legs to tabletop. So with your spine imprinted, you're just gonna protect your lumbar spine when you do some core exercise. Because if you have a neutral spine at this moment with your tabletop position, up, I'm gonna curl up, and at the end of the day, that's gonna be painful on my lumbar spine. That's why we say up, spine is imprinted, abs closer to the mat, gonna find a nice connection, okay? And I'm gonna curl up, and here I won't have any pain on my lumbar spine. Okay, some people can't do it. They have a big arch on their lower back. That's completely fine. Just think about bringing a little towel for your class. You can roll that towel, you can put it on your lower back. Like that, you have a little support. And same thing. Gonna bring your legs to tabletop, your lumbar spine gonna be protected. So this is for your spinal movement. Also, something that I see a lot in class for the beginners, for your neck. So when you do an ab curl, some people tend to push with their hands on the neck, okay? So you're gonna finish with some tension, and this is not what we want. It's just a light touch with your fingertips, okay? It's just a little support for your head, nothing else. The movement comes from the core when you do an ab curl, okay? It doesn't come from your head against your neck, okay? I don't push my head up. This is my core. I can go very light with my fingertips behind my head. This is my core works, okay? Awful position, so same thing. Your neck, stay aligned with your spine, okay? Some people like to stay here and drop their head down and do the movement. So I want you to keep your head back in line with your spine and keep doing your movements, all right? Same also for the spine. So when you do, let's say, a horse kick, some people like to lift a lot and they start to arch their back, okay? So that's not really interesting for your muscle, and you're gonna end up with a lot of pain on your back. So what I want you to do, you can use a mirror, you can watch yourself, think about your spine so your core stay engaged for this exercise as well. So you're gonna lift. Here I feel it on my glutes straight away, and I'm still in line with my body, right? I'm not arching my back stay neutral, and then I lower back down. That's it, okay? If you lift too much, see the difference between this and this? And here I can tell my glute is working. So yes, just some little things that are gonna improve your work and improve the way you exercise in general, okay? If you have any more question or concern about an exercise or something that you do wrong, maybe ask me. You can send me a message on Instagram or let me a comment and let me know if you like that kind of video where I explain a little bit deeper some kind of principle or Pilates exercise maybe. Right. Hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time. Bye.